Hey, Falcons fans. Are you starting to wonder if our quarterback situation could take a dramatic turn before the trade deadline? Could Kirk Cousins, a veteran with proven talent, be on the verge of leaving Atlanta for a new chapter with the Cincinnati Bengals? That's the sizzling rumor heating up the NFL landscape right now. Welcome back to the channel, where we tackle everything Atlanta Falcons with raw energy and insight. Today, we're diving into the latest buzz surrounding Cousins as a potential trade target for Bengals, exploring why this move could make sense for both teams, and what it means for our future with Michael Penix Jr. at the helm. Stick around as we break this down. Let's get started. Let's lay out the situation in Atlanta first. The Falcons have placed their faith in second-year quarterback Michael Penix Jr., who's showing steady improvement week by week in 2025. This commitment to youth puts Kirk Cousins, our experienced veteran, in an awkward spot. Despite being listed as a starter in some reports, the reality on the field and in team strategy points to Penix as the future and possibly the present. Cousins has only appeared in one game this season, completing 5 of 7 passes for 29 yards, a far cry from his starting days last year when he threw for 3,508 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions in 14 games. With a hefty contract still on the books, trading Cousins could net the Falcons valuable draft assets or cap relief, allowing us to fully invest in building around Penix and our young core stars like Drake London and Bijan Robinson. Now, let's turn to the Cincinnati Bengals, who are emerging as a prime destination for Cousins in these trade rumors. With Joe Burrow's sidelined by injury for an undisclosed period, the Bengals are in desperate need of stability at the quarterback position to keep their season alive in the competitive AFC North. Their backup has struggled, and the team's high-powered offense, featuring elite talents like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, risks being wasted without a reliable signal caller. Cousins, with his consistent track record, a passer rating of 92 or higher every season from 2015 to 2023 when healthy, could step in as an immediate solution. Analysts suggest he'd not only provide a steady arm and strategic know-how to keep Cincinnati competitive, but also bring playoff experience and locker room leadership, qualities that could be invaluable for a team facing a challenging season. Even if Burrow returns next year, Cousins could serve as a bridge starter or mentor to younger quarterbacks on the roster. Why does this potential trade feel like a perfect match? For the Bengals, Cousins represents a chance to salvage their playoff aspirations. His ability to manage games and distribute the ball to playmakers aligns seamlessly with Cincinnati's offensive style. He's not just a stopgap, he's a proven veteran who can elevate a team in crunch time. For the Falcons, moving Cousins would signal a full commitment to the Penix era, shedding a high-cost contract, estimated at over $20 million in cap space, though decreasing weekly, and potentially gaining draft picks or young talent in return. Experts note that while Cousins' salary is a hurdle, the trade is realistic and mutually beneficial. Atlanta could target selections in the mid to late rounds or prospects at key positions like cornerback or wide receiver, while Cincinnati secures a quarterback capable of turning their season around. But let's not ignore the potential downsides. Trading Cousins strips us of seasoned backup, leaving the Falcons vulnerable if Penix falters or suffers an injury. Our depth at quarterback would be untested, and that's a gamble for a team with playoff hopes. Additionally, while the Bengals seem like a logical fit, there's no guarantee they'll pull the trigger. Other quarterback-needy teams could enter the fray, or Cincinnati might balk at the financial commitment. The trade deadline on November 4th is fast approaching, and as of now, nothing is official. Still, the speculation is gaining traction among fans and analysts, turning Cousins into one of the most intriguing names on the 2025 trade market. Here's my perspective. I'm leaning towards supporting a trade, especially if the Bengals offer a fair package. The Falcons are in a rebuilding mode with Penix as a cornerstone, and holding on to Cousins feels like a luxury we don't need. His value to a contender like Cincinnati could translate into draft capital or roster depth for us, assets that help shape the team for years to come. I trust GM Terry Fontenot to negotiate a deal that maximizes return, but we can't afford to wait too long and miss the window. Cousins deserves a shot to start elsewhere, and we need to focus on the future. With our bye week giving us time to strategize, now's the moment to explore this seriously. As we wrap this up, let's ponder the impact of such a move. Imagine Kirk Cousins stepping onto the field in Cincinnati, leading a Bengals squad back into playoff contention, while the Falcons use a trade return to bolster our young roster. It's a bittersweet vision, but one that could benefit everyone. I'm curious, though, do you think it's time to part ways with Cousins, or should we keep him as a safety net for Penix? That's the big debate I'm throwing out to you. Hit the comments with your thoughts. Are you ready to see Cousins traded to Bengals, or do you want him staying in Atlanta? I'm excited to see where you stand. And if this deep dive got you fired up about the possibilities ahead, smash that like button to show some support. We've got more Falcons rumors and analysis coming your way, so stay tuned. Until next time, let's keep the faith and rise up